Good morning. Good morning. All right, look, I know it's cold. I know we single digits, but we are alive and well to fill the single digits. So it is still a good morning. So good morning, good morning, good morning. You know, I'm going to keep saying good morning until somebody say it back. I just need one somebody to say it back so I know I'm not by myself. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all ain't got to get out the bed, but please roll over and tune and tune in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, I am up in the cold for you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know who's up, Rufus and Shaka. So good morning, Rufus. Good morning, Shaka. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Woo, it is single digits. I may not be on here long because it's a little cold. Just a little bit. It's a little bit. But I think I'm gonna be all right as long as it don't go negative. As long as it don't go negative, I think we're gonna be all right. Cause that's when we all shut down. We don't do negative. That's where I draw the line. Good morning. Good morning, Tim. Your fast is over. I know when you fast because you disappear completely. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I got my one. So I'm moving on because I said as soon as somebody say good morning, I was going to be finished. You made it. You still here, Tiff. You still here. I pray that you have more insight, more direction, more discipline about getting things done, staying focused, staying committed. And that's what fasting is supposed to do as it brings you closer to God. You hear clearer, you speak more wisely. That's what it's all about. But I'm okay, y'all. I am okay. Doing what I'm supposed to do. In the meantime, in between time, what is wrong with my phone? All right, we're not doing this today. We're not fooling up. Those that are here, we are here and we are going forward. This is my last tag and we are moving forward. All right, I'm good. Okay, so good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. You see this face, you hear this voice, and all this loudness. You know it's Solace Saturday. It's 8 o'clock. See, she's here. Cold, but she's here. Right, and good morning and welcome. Thank y'all for tuning in. Oh, you blessed, wonderful people of God who just have to roll over and push a button. I got to get up, get fresh, get energized, do a little stretching, do a little hand movement. My hands are cold. But all is well because I'm allowed to feel the cold, right? So, welcome to Solace Saturday. This is a platform of growth and encouragement, and we use this time as a mirror to not look at ourselves, but to look within ourselves. So come on in, tag, like, share, comment, and subscribe. 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 Repetition is key. That's how we learn, right? So I feel like I was on Sesame Street. Everybody sing along. Tag, like, share, comment, and subscribe, right? What are we subscribing to? We are subscribing to YouTube. We go live on YouTube, and you can find it under my name. Good morning, Leisha. You can find it on YouTube under my name, Cherise Stevenson, and my website, www.cherisestevenson.me. I never realize how much I have to say until I start talking. But anyway, so please do that. Also, Let me know if you guys are getting your invite notifications. Some people are, some people aren't. And I just need to make sure that I'm connecting properly so everybody gets their messages, okay? Um, I got birthday shout outs. I got birthday shout outs real quick. I have two great people I want to celebrate. One is my Titi. Y'all know her as Dr. Lisa Herrera, the wonderful woman of God who taught us the prayer of reflection. Have you all been saying the prayer of reflection? Listen, that prayer of reflection, it's powerful. It's her birthday. Her birthday was the 1st. And I know she's up. I know she's listening, but she's probably chasing Rufus and Shaka. But thank you. I appreciate the opportunity that I get to pay it forward to her for all that she has done for me. She's a key component of why I am still here among the living today. Avengers in the house. She called her cats the Avengers. And I would never, never not say thank you. I would never not be grateful for all that she has said and done for me. So from the bottom of my heart, I love you forever. Good morning, Auntie Linda. And my second birthday shout out is actually in the house, backstage. Still working on her birthday weekend, and that would be my Alicia Kiss. Happy birthday! I shout her out because she only wears 12 hats, and she wears all 12 hats well. And she is a key component of Legacy. She wears that title of executive producer. Make sure I'm good. Make sure I'm right. Let me know what's wrong, how to make it better, because that's what you need. You need somebody to believe in your vision. And if they have knowledge and insight on how to get it done, they share it. And this is what she does. She finds time between 2 jobs and school and 2 toddlers and a husband and the first wife and the ministry and being a member of a mega church, because they one church in like 32 locations. and she finds time to check in on me, make sure I'm doing it right, train the new staff members. She gets it done. And yes, I'm taking time to personally shout her out as well. I would not have made it this far and have grown and increased as much as I have if it wasn't for her. And I just wanted to publicly shout her out and say, I love you so much. And I always got your back, girl. Thank you for everything and things to come. Mwah. Enjoy your birthday. So those are my 2 major shout outs. Anybody else who have a birthday, happy birthday this week. Love you just the same. And again, thank you all for tuning in. We are still praying for my other staff member, Vanessa Bennett, and her family. We're still praying for my nanny. We're still praying for Tyree Nichols and his family, which was a young man who was murdered in Memphis. Still, and pray. If you all belong to a church family, please pray for your church and your covering, your leaders. Please. There's nothing wrong, but I just feel like there's strength in numbers. That's what my leaders teach me. There's strength in numbers. So if all of y'all are praying one for another, you don't even understand what the power of prayer really is. And if you don't have a church home, you are officially a member of Divine Destiny Cathedral. That would be my church. And so you pray for Divine Destiny Cathedral, and Bishop A. Jones Sr. and co-pastor Yvonne Jones, who is his beautiful wife. So just keep the ministries covered in prayer. We are going up against a lot of stuff, especially coming out of this pandemic and don't know what to do, how to do. It's a lot. So just please add that to your prayer list as long as y'all are commanding your day and paying it forward. That's not just a season or something to do between Thanksgiving and New Year's. No, we command our day every day and we pay it forward in every chance we get. So please continue to do that. Hey, Lori! Lori, I got a story for you, right? So with that being said, right, let me just tell my stories, right? I got two stories. One story is Wednesday, this past Wednesday, February 1st, we relaunched Chit Chat with Cherise. Whoo, it was hot, it was heavy. I don't know if y'all was there or if y'all caught the replay, but we learned some things and we just picked a topic out of the hat and we actually ended up discussing the tragedy of Tyree Nichols. And I try not to get political. Hey, Ray. I try not to get political. I try not to deal with religion because, you know, that's real. Those kind of topics are touchy-feely. But I had to deal with the tragedy of Tyree Nichols. And when I tell you, we found out some things. It was great. I got a co-host who talks just as much as me. and it was good. Auntie, was you on? Auntie, was you on? Was you listening? It was good stuff. We found out some things. My cousin jumped on and filled us in. He is a researcher, far by none, and he gave us some background information. The replay. Oh yeah, thank you. I just need a witness. It got hot and heavy, didn't it, Auntie? But I like the fact that we ended on a good note, which was we promoted self-love because we just decided that was just the core of the issue. There's no self-love, there's no self-respect. If you don't love and respect yourself, you ain't gonna love and respect nobody else. So it was really, really good. We are on the first of every month. So Chit Chat with Cherise will not be on again until March 1st. But it is streaming on YouTube, which is why you need to subscribe to YouTube. And you can always watch the replay on Facebook Live and Chit Chat with Cherise. All right, y'all. So please do that. If you received an invite from Chit Chat with Cherise, don't just like the page, but follow the page so y'all can get your notifications of when we're on, right? So you should be getting notifications from Solace Saturdays, and you should be getting notifications from Chit Chat with Cherise, all right? Lori, I went back to Lot Less last night like a bandit. I came out with so many boxes of cereal. And then I was home. I was holding my bag like somebody's going to steal my cereal. Like Listen, if you're near a Lot Less, they got the family size cereal boxes, especially for you all who got kids, for $3.99. If you know me, I'm a cereal baby. I would eat cereal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they had these big boxes for $3.99. I went in there like a thief in the night. Honey, I got enough cereal in here where I can feed this whole building. But anyway, I went and got my cereal. Shoot. Cereal, why is cereal $8, $9, $10? I'm just saying. So with that being said, we're going to get into our lessons for today, our growth and encouragement for today. You know, this platform was birthed from the trilogy of Unnamed and Unwanted, right? So here's my first baby, Unnamed and Unwanted. What am I here for, right? Here's my second child, my middle child, Unnamed and Unwanted, the possibilities of me. And we're going to be discussing some topics in here on Chit Chat with Cherise. So I just don't know when because we don't have a schedule. We just go with how we feel. But we will get to this book as well. And our third installment is Unnamed and Unwanted. I Know Who I Am, the process to positivity. It is not the only process, but it is a process on our journey to bigger, better, greater. All books are available on Amazon, or you can inbox me and you can pay to me and I can have it shipped and delivered to you because I have restocked in the house. All right, so let's get to it. We are up to week 15, right? And the book has three components of aspiration, inspiration, and affirmation. Our aspirations are positive quotes, inspiration are positive scriptures, and affirmations are our positivity that we speak over ourselves to encourage us to be bigger, better, greater, right? So we up to week 15, and I'm starting with our aspiration. It should be scrolling across your screen. I'm going to read it in your hearing. And it says, if you are determined to achieve your dreams, you must be ready to accept and affirm positive things about yourself. Affirm positivity. Say positive things and encourage yourself that you can make it. Right? And there it is going across your screen. It's just amazing to me that the most strongest word in this whole aspiration is if. Don't nothing else matter after if. You know why? Because it's a choice. It's a choice. So until you deal with your if, nothing else matters. It doesn't matter if you have a dream. It doesn't matter if you're determined. It doesn't matter if you're ready to accept and affirm positivity. It doesn't even matter what you think about self, because if it's a choice. You have got to make a choice to do this. I make a choice every week to be here. That's my choice. I have to either stay in bed or get up. I choose to get up. This is why I tell you, command your day. Command your day. It's a choice. You get to choose whether or not it's going to be a good or bad day for you. We can't control the environment. We can't control other people. We can't control the weather. But we can control ourselves. And we control ourselves by making a choice. If you decide to continue on this journey towards bigger, better, greater, then we got some things to do. And some things that we have to do is speak positively. You got to be determined. Being determined is not easy. Having a desire and chasing it is not easy. It's not easy. Being a dreamer is not easy. Ask Joseph. It's not easy. It's not easy. But I tell you this, when your dreams come from God, they come to pass, because God is not a man that he shall lie, nor the son of man that he shall repent. And according to my track record, he hasn't lied yet. He hasn't lied. He hasn't failed. He hasn't left me. He hasn't changed his mind about me. So if he started me and you on this journey to bigger, better, greater, we're going to get there. But we got some choices to make. And I know I just said we're going to get there, but if determines how you travel to get there. Because with your help or without your help, if God made you a promise, it's going to happen. But why be in the way? Why prolong the process? Why be like your cousins and them that took 40 years on a trip that was only supposed to last 11 days? Don't be them. Break that generational curse. Be like, look, I saw what happened to y'all. I don't want to do that. Nope. I'm going to keep quiet and I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. You remember being in a house full of kids and one got beat? And you be like, nope, we ain't doing that because I don't want to get beat. I'm going to sit right over here and mind my business and watch cartoons. I don't want to be that kid. Nope, wasn't me, wasn't there, didn't see it, don't know, didn't do it. That's what we do. Focus on you. You focus on you, on your journey to bigger, better, greater. And it's sad because as much as we want everybody to be a part and everybody to come along, and everybody's not going to do it. I had to let some people go because I realized that we were just growing apart. And it hurt me because they were a day one, a day two, maybe even a day three. But when you realize that we just ain't going the same way, and I'm constantly pulling you along, all right, maybe I'll see you at the crossroads. Maybe I'll meet you at a red light. Maybe because I gotta go. I gotta go get what God has for me. And that's not a bad thing. Self first is not selfish. It's not. It's really not. If I would have kept going after them, I wouldn't be doing this platform. If I would have kept going after them, I wouldn't be back in school. If I would have kept going after them, and then I'll be mad because God, you said that. Yeah, I said that, but I also told you to let them go. What I have for you is for you, and what I have for them is for them. God will deal with them later. But right now, when God is dealing with you and he's leading you just to go another route or to let some people go or just say no, it's going to hurt. But you got to do what you got to do. And this is where the if is. That if is a choice. You make a choice, right? We're dealing with the if today. You got to make a choice. You got to make up your mind. You got to. There is so much more in store for us as a group, as a people, as an individual. But we got to make that choice and then be determined. Let your yes be yes and let your no be no. And no can be a positive thing. I know is, we say no because we don't want to, but no is positive too. No is positive. It may be negative to them, but it's positive for you because you got to save self. And it's okay to save self. Don't they teach you that on the plane? Save yourself first, and then you can help somebody else. When you feel that tug of war with people, and no, all right, enough of this. I gotta do what I gotta do. And then once I'm established, I'll come back and check on you. That's Bible. That is Bible. It's New Testament. And Jesus said it himself. He said, strengthen your brethren. And when you, strengthen yourself. And when you finish, you go back and you get them. It's in the New Testament. I forget which book, but I do remember it's in red letters. I'm paraphrasing, but I know it's in there. Because you ain't no good to nobody else if you ain't good to yourself. Be determined to achieve your dreams. Be determined to achieve your dreams. Why I always shout out Legacy, why I shout out Alicia, why I shout out Erica, why I shout out my team, because they have become a part of my dream. They have not became a part and took my dream and made it their dream, or took my dream and changed it, or don't do this. They will tell me don't do something for the betterment of me and my dream. But they don't shoot it down. They don't call it dumb. They don't say not to. If anything, they help me be better. They see stuff in me that I don't see in myself. And that's the kind of people you need to be a part of your dream and your vision, because they're not going to have me out here looking crazy. They're not going to have me out here looking stupid. Them, my church, my leaders, my father, y'all not going to have me. Y'all don't do. This is why this is such a good team and a good group and a good church, because they're going to, yeah, I know you want to do that, but that ain't it. Yeah, I know you want to wear that dress, but that ain't it. Nope, don't do that. Yeah, so you and you may not want to hear it because you think you cute, but your real friend's gonna be like, boo boo kitty, that's not it. Do you wanna? You don't wanna. Nah, you don't want to do that. Nah, you don't want to. Nope, that color's not good on you. That may have been your dream, your vision. You saw that in your mom. You was putting that together, but it doesn't. They do this thing. What I wanted versus what I got. You don't want to be. You don't want to be a part of that. But you got to be determined. You got to be determined. And even if you don't have a team, you are your own team until God sends you somebody or somebodies. If you know that God is showing you something, or And you know it's God, because you know in a thousand lifetimes you would have never thought of something that big, that huge, that's way beyond your control and your budget and your pocket. You know that's God. And even if you believe it and they don't, because there are some people who are wishy-washy. But you know how I know to trust my team? Because God already showed it to me. I just didn't want to do it. I wasn't sure about it. But then they confirm a lot of stuff. And they don't even realize they confirm a lot of stuff. But that's how you know that's your team. But until you find that group of people, you are your own team. And you're never alone, because it's you and it's God. And didn't I tell you a few weeks ago, when two or three are gathered, right? You and God make the two. The third is a bonus. But until you get the right people, you are your own team. You are your own cheerleader. You are it. And you are more than the whole world against you. Look at Joseph. Look at Joseph. Joseph had a dream, and his own blood was against him and it. Until that dream came to fruition. And he went through. If you look, we always talk about Joseph and his brothers, and then we talk about him being the king of the palace, but we forget about the betrayal, the blackmail, the seduction of the wife, the liars, we're gonna go through. We're gonna go through the betrayal and the liars and the disappointments, and it's we have a blueprint on how to survive stuff like that. And the blueprint is to stay focused. Stay focused on your dream. Stay focused on the word of God. Stay focused on what God said to you. Stay focused. Stay focused. You stay focused. You accept your dream and you affirm it. You speak it to yourself. You speak it to yourself. Especially if you know God said it to you, you speak it to yourself. Forgive me, I didn't say it in my introduction, but we are in my temporary studio of 1490. Because for some reason, I just feel like this deserves to be in the studio with a live audience. And I say it. I didn't say it today, but we are in my temporary studio of 1490. Yeah. I'm believing God for a bigger, better platform. So I can have my team and my staff with me, so I ain't got to figure out what to wear. Hey, Shelly Ann. So I ain't got to figure out what to wear by myself and do my own hair and make sure the lighting is right and make sure the cameras is right. Right now, I'm my team in-house. My team works behind the stages, but in my studio, it's just me. I need help, and help is coming. Help is coming. I got actually 2 new staff members. Erica, who's on today, and I have another team member who works behind the scenes. You probably won't ever see her, but she handles the bank account and the books and the money that comes in and out. So yeah, my team is growing, and I'm believing God for it. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you, because I'm believing God for it. So I got to speak these positive things to myself, about myself. So I got to tell myself, I can do this. I got this. It's going to happen. I'm going to finish school. I'm going to walk across that stage. I'm going to have my wellness facility. I'm going to have this. I'm going to have, yes, I am. I'm in school, and each class we have to introduce ourselves. And each time I introduce myself, I let them know I'm an established author, a 3-time author, and I'm working towards owning my own wellness facility. Yes, you got to affirm it. You have to believe it. You have to speak it and say it and decree it and declare it. You have to. You have to do it. So if you are determined to achieve your dreams, you must be ready to accept and affirm positive things about yourself. Affirm positively, say positive things, and encourage yourself that you can make it. You can make it, you can be it, you can do it, you can have it. And it doesn't have to be something as big as this. It could just be the fact that you just want more income. You just want to create more income. It could be you just want to write a book. It could be you just want to finish school. It could be you just want to learn how to cook. It could be whatever you want, whatever your dream is. Your dream could simply just be, I want to be a better parent to my children. I want better health. You got to do the necessary things, but you first got to make a choice and be determined about it. That's your part. That's your job. That's your work. Remember I told you before, we got to do our work. That's your work. And the work starts with you first. Your belief excites God. Your faith in what you're saying excites God. It moves God. It moves God. Hey, Lonnie, your faith gets God like, oh, okay, they ready. They ready. They calling me. I gotta go. I gotta go dry up this cancer. I gotta go. I gotta go dry up that lupus. I gotta go make a financial way for them. I gotta go and connect them to the right people so they can have what they're asking me for. Because they're proclaiming it. They put my name on it. And you know, he honors his name above his word. You want to get God excited? Give him back his word. Be like, God, you said you would never leave me nor forsake me. That was the only thing I could hold on to when I was going through what I was going through with my mom. God, you said you would never leave me nor forsake me. You know I've done nothing to this woman. I tried my best, and this is what she said, and this is what she does. And when I tell you, God has met me through every circumstance. It's in the book. I wrote about it in the book, the first one. Every time I thought it was over for me, this is the first book, y'all. Every time I thought it was over for me, every time somebody put me out, every time I lost a job, when I say every single time, God, you said honor your mother and your father so my days would be long, and I honored her, good, bad, and indifferent. I don't understand. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. God, you said, God, you said that, you know, you never lie to me. You said what am I doing wrong, God? I am here today because I gave God back his word. You want to see God move? Tell him what he tells you. You said I would be the lender and not the borrower. You said I'm the head and not the tail. You said it. You said I'm blessed when I go and when I come. God, you said it. That's how you exercise your faith. You exercise your faith through your word. And that's how you encourage yourself. When my nieces and nephews be like, Auntie, you said that if I get straight A's, you was going to give me $20. I'd be like, crap. I did, didn't I? And they would get straight A's on the day I don't have $20. But I got to find $20 because I gave my word. And they're going to hold me to it. Hold God to his word. It's okay. It's okay to hold God to his word. He wants you to. It's God's good pleasure to bless you. He just wants to see what you're going to do. That's where that if is so important. If. You got to make a choice to trust God with your whole heart. Trust. Unwavering. No doubt. Just God, I trust you. The end. Period. And that's it. We ain't going back and forth. I'm not going to change my mind. I don't care how bad it gets. I trust you. God is like, whoo, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. I finally got them where I want them. Now let's go be about our Father's business. Let's go do what we got to do. This journey to bigger, better, greater is not easy, but it's doable. It's doable. But we just got to do our part. Nothing that comes easy is worth having. That's I know it's cliched, but that's how I feel. If it's too easy, something ain't right. Something ain't right. I work hard for my stuff and my things. My home, how I keep my home. That's why I don't let everybody in here, because I already know you're not going to be respectful and appreciate all the work and time and energy that I put into my home. Can I borrow these shoes? Hell no, you can't borrow my shoes. No. You can't borrow my shoes. You can't wear my... No. Nope. And I said what I said. You'll know this platform. What you see is what you get, and what you hear is what you heard. No. I don't play them games. I work hard for my things. And then they want the pretty stuff. No. I don't even wear the pretty stuff. No. That's occasion. You appreciate stuff more. I appreciate my peace of mind. You were not coming here disturbing my peace. No. Girl, I was coming to see you. No, you're not. No, you're not. Oh, you busy? I sure am. What you doing? Nothing. So why can't I come over? Because you can't. Not today. I have to prepare for you, and I don't feel like doing that today. I say it. You will not come and disturb my peace. You will not come and disturb my house. You will not. No. Sorry. There's a faithful few who can call me and be like, I'm on my way. I'm like, I got you. They can come. But everybody, sorry. I've had some, let me tell you real quick, and we moving. I've had some people here. It was their first and last time. They have not been back. And they won't be. I tried to open my doors. Auntie Linda, I tried. I really did. I tried, but I can't. You cannot. I work too hard for my peace. And I'm still working. You cannot. Don't let nobody steal your peace, your joy. And the only way they can steal your peace and your joy is if you let them in. I can't. Those of you who have this book, you'll totally understand why I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't. But you gotta deal with your if. And hear this, so y'all won't feel pressured, right? God gives us a choice. Either be hot or cold, but what he can't deal with is with you being lukewarm. He can't deal with that. Yeah. You ever try to drink warm water? Ugh, it's nasty, right? That either be cold or be hot. But if God got a plan for your life, you can choose hot and you can choose cold. But you're going to get what God has in store for you, because only he knows your expected end. Auntie, don't let him. Auntie said, don't let him. Don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. Because God knows your expected end. And if he says we on this journey to bigger, better, greater, then we're on this journey to bigger, better, greater. And we're going to be all right. It ain't going to be easy, but we're going to be all right. Right? So you got to deal with your if. Deal with your ifs this week. That's what I want y'all to do, because nothing else is going to fall into place until you deal with your if. Somebody put that in the comments. Deal with your if. Deal with your if. All right? And on that note, we are moving to our inspirational scripture for the week. It's going across your screen. It's coming from Deuteronomy 20:4. And it reads, "For the Lord your God is he that goes with you to fight for you against your enemies to save you." Wow. I don't even know what to say about that, because if it's God that goes with us to fight for us against our enemies for us, then what's the problem? Why are we in the way? Why are we hindering ourselves? God got us. We always telling somebody, you got this because God got us. But if God really got us, then what are we worried about? Deuteronomy 20:4 confirms that you got this because God got us. Boom, bam. You know, I find a scripture for everything, right? Girl, you got a scripture for everything. I do, because it's in there. It's in the book. Everything that we need is in the book. look, if he's fighting for us, if he's with us, he not only goes before us, he goes before us, he's with us, he's fighting for us to save us from our enemies. That's on the outskirts, right? That's the other human beings, that's the other situation, those other people, places, and things. But are you gonna let him fight against the enemy that's you? That's on the inside of you? You can't be on this journey to bigger, better, greater and still be nasty and still be disrespectful and still have a nonchalant, I don't care, composure about yourself. So if God is fighting for us and with us and against your enemy, are you going to let him fight against the enemy that's you? Because that's the real healing, real deliverance, real set free. That's the real deal right there. Because sometimes we are our biggest hindrances. Why? Because we don't want to deal with our if. Deal with your if. I'm glad that I had this opportunity and this platform to see my growth. Because I used to talk myself out of stuff all the time. I strongly believe that I could have been so much further along had I stopped fighting against God and myself. But I got it now. You better trust and believe I got it now. I'm tired of fighting. I just want what God has for me. I want what God wants for me. I want to be around people who God has for me. I go to the places that God has prepared for me. I want what God wants. I'm there. I'm so there. Right before we started this platform, I was talking to God again about my job. I was talking, God, I'm tired. God, I'm tired. I'm waiting for you to connect me with the right people at the right time for the right reason so I can be released. God, please. And I'm just waiting. I'm waiting on some information. I heard something through the grapevine, so I'm waiting to see how it plays out. But they got till March before I start making a whole bunch of noise because I got to go. But I don't want to go, foolishly. I don't want to go immaturely. I want to make sure everything is right. So when I go, I ain't got to go back. That's God. That's God fighting with me. Fighting with me. He goes with me. That's funny. He's fighting with me as I'm fighting other people, but he's fighting with me with me. Because there's some things we got to let go. You understand what I'm saying? You get it? He's fighting with me as I'm fighting off the obstacles externally, but he's also fighting with me against me because I won't deal with the if. Does that make sense? You're getting what I'm saying? Stop fighting with God. God knows best. I said it before. He knows our expected end. It is his good pleasure to bless us. He came that we might have life and have it more abundantly. Don't you want your abundance? Don't you want your abundance? Deal with your if and stop fighting yourself. Stop being your own enemy. I know I want mine. I know I didn't survive all I've survived to not get the abundance. I'm going to always be blessed. We're going to always be blessed because God is a good, good God. He's a good, good parent like that. He's not going to ever see us without a home or being hungry, no shoes on our feet, no clothes on our back. That's what good parents do. But there's so much more. There's so much more. So much more. I want the more. If you want the more, put it in the comments. I want the more. I want the more. I want my abundance here on earth. Not when I die and go to heaven. The blessing, give us this day our daily bread on earth as it is in heaven. As it is in heaven. So we want heaven on earth. I want heaven on earth. I want my more. I read my Bible. I read my word. Heaven is dope. streets paved in gold and the gates and the things and no arguing, no war, no crying, just worship and peace and joy and happiness. I want that here, though. I want that. I want to enjoy that here before I go up there. I want that. And y'all should want it too. So what are we doing? We're going to deal with our if, get determined and focused about our dreams, and we're going to let God fight for us. There's some things that we have to do, but then there's some things that God must do. And that's where we are. I want the more. I want my abundance. I want to get to that place where I'm the lender and not the borrower. And I don't even want to, you know what? I don't want to be the lender. Hear me out. I know it's scripture, but I don't want to be the lender because then that means you have to pay me back, right? I just want to be able to give. That's what I want. I told you I put on my goals. I have a list of goals. And one of the things on my goals is that I want to be a philanthropist. I just want to give. I just want to be in a place where I can give and not miss it. Not have to borrow from Peter to pay Paul and give 20 to Mary behind closed doors because I done gave somebody else X, Y, and Z and didn't take care of my house. No, I'm going to be so well established that I can just give to worthy causes. To worthy causes. Okay. And you're going to hear it here. I'm not giving to family members or stuff because they can get it themselves. They wait on me all the time. Cuz you got $20? Cuz you got $5? No. No. How you behind in your rent and you got public assistance? How you behind in your rent and you got Section 8? How? I'm not. Them family members, we don't, because they, no, but worthy causes, scholarships. One of my favorite charities is St. Jude's Children's Center. I love them. The ASPCA for the animals. I just want to give to my church, give to a couple of churches. Because there's some people that, some ministries that I want to support so bad. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I want to be a philanthropist. And I tell God that too. That's a part of my abundance. Hey, Rhonda, that's a part of my abundance. That's Auntie Linda, and it's okay to say no, because you know what, Auntie Linda? You don't want to become an enabler. Even though you're doing it from the goodness of your heart, but as long as you keep doing, they gonna keep asking. No. That's when it's okay to say no. Remember we was talking earlier about saying no, and no can be a positive thing? That right there? No. That's right. I remember, Auntie Linda, and we're going to move on, but I remember being a kid. I've been working since I was 15. 15. Oh, cuz you look nice. I know you got money. Hook me up with $5. No. Get up and go to work like I do. I'm 15. Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh, I know them shoes cost a lot of money. Yeah, it did. So, oh, that's a nice bag, cuz. Can I buy? No. And these are my real DNA cousins, not the cousins that we got along the way. These are. No, I work hard for my stuff. I get up and deal with nasty people 5 days a week. No. You roll over and wait for the 1st and the 15th. We are not the same. What do you mean you're not ready to retire? Tiff, don't laugh. Tiff, that's not nice. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. But listen, y'all. I think that was a little trigger for me. Let me come back. Because you know what it is? Because they are still in the same spot, the same address since I got here. And I've been here for 52 years. And they are still, they have died off and gave the apartment to the next generation. And they still there. Are you kidding me? Never left New York. Well, God bless you. You know what, Auntie Linda? I love working too. I just don't like where I'm at. So we gotta I want to work for myself. That's my urgency. That's my passion. I want what I want the way that I want it. And I don't want to work there. But I love working too. I'm trying to do what I can to retire way from my time work. Me too, Tiff. Yes. I'm still good for yes, absolutely, Tiff. I'm grateful. God knows I am. Because I need this job to fund my dreams. So absolutely, I'm forever grateful. I got this job at the peak of a recession back in 2009. I'll never be ungrateful for it. But these are the most wickedest people I've ever come across in all my life. And I can't do it anymore. They're taking me out of character. I cannot do it anymore. Thank you, Auntie Linda. I believe it, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So we had, okay, thank you for allowing me to have my little trigger moment. But the word of God is right. For the Lord your God is he that goes with you to fight for you against your enemies to save you. Don't be your own enemy, y'all. Don't be your own enemy. Let God deal with your if, and let's get what we got to get on this journey on bigger, better, greater. And with that being said, we're going to go to our affirmation for the week. And it just bothers me, Auntie. I'm like, I just can't. Like, I can't. Like, this is your paradise? This is it? Same address, Auntie. Same address. Okay, traveling mercies. Get it, Tyrone. Oh, shucks. I'm excited about that. Virginia State. Well, I got stories about Virginia State, but that ain't for this platform. So, y'all have a safe trip. Y'all have a safe trip. We pray that all goes well for Rhonda, my sister Rhonda, and my brother Lindsey Jones. They're taking their son to go look at campuses, and he's on his way to college. He got scholarships from here to the UK. Like, he's international. They want my nephew. So they on their way to Virginia State. So be praying traveling mercies for them. And we are moving to our affirmation, which is already scrolling across your screen. And it says, today I will change blank about me. Let's fill in the blanks, y'all. What are you going to change about yourselves? Today I will change the way I think about me. Well, that's good, Erica. I like that. I like that. Today I will change the way I think about me. Today I will change the way I deal with my if. Deal with your if. Deal with your ifs, y'all. Deal with it. Today I will change what? Let's fill in the blanks. Put it in the comments. Today I will change. It ain't even got to be so deep and so spiritual. Today I will change my eating habits about me. Are you snacking too much? Are you not drinking enough water? Maybe that's why you're always feeling sluggish. Today I will change. Auntie, the enabling spirit of me. Yeah. Today I will embrace change. That's good, Tiff. Today I will embrace change about me. That's good. Let it happen. And girl, let me tell you, Tiff, You may cry because you're so used to being one way or so used to being there for cousin Sue, and you so used to it. But sometimes you got to embrace the change, and the change is for you. You got to be better about you so you can be better for somebody else. So embrace the change. Yes, embrace it. Today I will change my tone of speech about me. Sometimes my tone could be a little rough. I like to call it passion. And most times I think it's passion, but then sometimes I know at work it ain't passion. I know that. But when I'm talking with you guys and we all talking in discussion, I can get a little, because I want y'all to get it. I want y'all to get it. And I don't want y'all to miss out. And I'm speaking from a place of experience. I'm speaking from a place of overcoming something. And I know it's hard for me. I know it was hard for me, past tense, excuse me, because it's not as hard as it used to be because I'm really just allowing God to be God in my life. I'm learning to have the tough conversations. I'm learning to accept the tough conversation because sometimes I give it, sometimes I get it. And communication with comprehension and understanding is a good thing because you got to, first of all, if the people that are speaking with you are for you, then we got to understand that they don't mean you no harm. And I'm definitely in transition of that because I've always been on defense so much. So I'm learning that everybody who's come to me be like, look, you gotta da 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 da. They're not here to hurt me. They're not here to harm me. So I'm learning that. So I'm watching my tone because my tone comes from a place of defense, and I'm learning that about myself. So I'm adjusting and I'm making the right changes, and I think before I allow myself to respond and react because I'm like, okay, this person don't mean me no harm. All right, we can have this conversation instead of me just lashing out. You know what I'm saying? That's my growth. That's my transparency. I know I'm learning and I'm getting it. So today I will change my tone. Today I will change procrastination about myself. And this is just stuff that I'm decreeing and declaring into the atmosphere. Because once I say it, I can't unsay it. Once I hear it, I cannot unhear it. Right? So I procrastinate. I don't know why I wait to the last minute to do my schoolwork, but I wait to the last minute to do my schoolwork. I gotta stop doing that. Today I will change well, I've been changing quite often. I don't know what else I would want to change. I'm getting the love thing in order, right? I'm doing okay with the love thing. I'm loving myself more. So okay, so I'm gonna still put it out there. 'Cause that's always a process. Today I would change how I love me, right? I would change my love talk, my love language towards myself, huh? Eh, Go, yes, please. Love you too, Tiff. Thank you for being here. Pray for me. So I'm sorry, that's my DNA. That's my good cousin on my father's side. The other cousins I was talking about, those are my cousins on my mama's side, them heathens. They lazy, lazy, lazy. But my cousins on my daddy's side, where Tiff is at, we good people. So Tiff can come and get $20. But the rest of them, but yeah, what are you changing today? You just and it just may be some stuff you don't even know that needs to be changed. It could be your defense. It could be, I don't know. Maybe you need to change your prayer time. Maybe you need to pray a little more. Maybe you need today I will change basically how you just think about yourself. That's what I really want us to focus on. Today I will change how I think about me, what I say to me, how I feel about me. You know, This is probably one of the most personal affirmations in this book. Hey, Cleo. What do you plan on changing today about yourself, especially after dealing with your if, right? Because we really dealt with our if today. Are you going to challenge yourself to make a choice to change? That's that's usually a part of my opening monologue too. Make a choice. Hey, Queen, my first lady is on. Can we just celebrate her real quick? Real quick. She made 35 years on her job and they celebrated her. Woohoo! That's amazing. She got 35 years. I'm not going to get there. I'm not going to make it. Auntie Linda, she up there with you. She made 35 years. Let's celebrate my first lady. So today, what are we changing about ourselves? Like I was saying earlier, deal with your if, because nothing else is going to fall into place and make sense until you deal with your if, right? Deal with your if, because if you are determined about your dreams, right? You can't even be determined about your dreams until you deal with your if. Are you sure you really want to go after your dreams? Everybody has a dream, a goal, a passion. It's your fear and doubt of yourself that won't allow you to deal with your if, to go after the dream that God has given you. It's not even your dream. God has chosen you to do something in the form of a dream that's going to bring glory to him at the end of the day. Wow, that just came to my mind. We just freelance here. All I have is a book. But the dream at the end of the day is to bring God glory. But you gotta deal with your if, deal with yourself. What are you changing about yourself today? This is a real serious moment. Y'all go in the bathroom and y'all look in that mirror and deal with it. Be like, all right, look, that loud light-skinned lady yelled at me for a whole hour. I'm gonna take her at her word, and I'm gonna deal with it. I don't like this about myself. I don't like this about myself. I don't like this about myself. I want to be better at this. And God, I believe you showed me in a dream that I can have A, B, C, and D. Do it. Do it. Y'all do it, and y'all let me know what happened. Y'all do it. I'm telling you. I got all kinds of stories every week when I come on here. And I'll be like, what? What was my testimony today? Finding my cereal for $3.99. Y'all know, I'm a cereal baby. I can't pay $9, $10, $11 for a box of cereal. I don't have it. I don't have it. That $3.99, I made out like a bandit. I'm going to try to get some more next week. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I'm going to go get my cereal. It's just, you got to deal with your if, y'all. Deal with your if. Make the changes. God is with us. God is fighting with us. He goes before us. He's fighting our enemies for us. Even if we are our own enemies, God is going to get you. And here's your scripture, Deuteronomy 20:4. You got this because God got you. He sure does. Deuteronomy 20:4. All right. So thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have been amazing today. Good talk. And thank you for letting me have my moment of trigger. But them people, they do it to me. I can't. But until next week, stay safe, stay encouraged. Check your notifications. Make sure that you're not only liking the page, but you are following the page. So you'll get your notifications. Again, Chit Chat with Cherise relaunched this past Wednesday. It comes on every first of the month. So our next segment will not be until March 1st. And you can still catch it on YouTube and on the Chit Chat with Cherise page on Facebook Live. All right, y'all. That's our time. Until next week, y'all stay safe and stay encouraged. Bye.